So, Coach Jack, can you make your way to the stage? So I'm pleased to announce a true champion.
Let's go, man.
Yeah. So I'm really not a hanky guy at all, but for this auspicious occasion, I did kind of pull one out here. So
let's go.
That's all right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Give the honor to God, who's the head of my life. I want to thank you for allowing me to spend some time with you all. I'd be remiss to not thank Mr. Simpson, who I met him when I first got here. He was just going to have lunch, and I kind of grabbed him by the collar and said, "Hi, I'm Felisha." And he's like, "Hey, let's have lunch." And I'm like, I think he said let's have lunch because he was afraid for his life. But we had lunch, and we talked, and he saw me, and he understood the assignment. But he needed to see what I was all about, because just because I'm from Syracuse didn't mean that, he's just going to jump into support. And, we created a relationship for like 3 years, and then he has me here standing before you all. That's called growth. That's called doing the work. And I am so thankful that you saw me that day and see me now. Thank you, sir. Chancellor Severud, I don't know if he's here, but I can never stand in front of anybody in this community without thanking him for giving me this opportunity to be back in this great city. So if you guys see him, if he's out here, please give him a hand clap, because he's the guy that said yes, along with a guy that doesn't like me to speak highly about him, but he actually saw me. He saw that my number needed to be in the rafters. He made that a commitment to me earlier, and then he decided that I was good enough to come back home. John Wildhack, I can't thank you enough for bringing me home. He also is the guy that reminded me that every single day, don't you dare go up there and talk about everybody and forget about what you need to do for your team. And season ticket holders, who has a season ticket for women's basketball here? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand. Oh my goodness. That's not nearly enough. And I'm trying to tell you, we are here to do some really spectacular things. In the first couple of years, I got it. There's a lot of things that went on the women's basketball team. And we cleaned it up. And we're fixing it. And we need to be on your shoulders. And you can say, I see you, I like you, but if you're not going to put your money where your mouth is by buying season tickets, you're just noise. So what I'm asking you guys, I'm begging you guys, this is a year. I got a kid from Japan that's pretty darn special. Got a couple kids from Australia, and we got a couple locals that's really, really special. Got a kid named Layla Felia that transferred from Texas that is going to blow your mind. And if you're going to come 1 or 2 games, just buy the season ticket. All right? Because I'm trying to tell you, you're going to see us in a different place than Syracuse. And if you don't do it now, I'm going to remember where you all were. I am that chick, guys. I really know your address, and I will come to your house. So, and we're not going to do this without just like, you see you, not me now, and then you see me in March. We're in the NCAA tournament. We're going to take you on the road. We're going to take you on our journey. PBS has really done a program called Game Changer, and we're going to actually take it week by week, month by month, and we're going to chronologically show you who we are through the year. I'm so grateful for PBS. I think Rich is somewhere in the room, and we're going to, everything that we, I appreciate this. We're going to take you on a journey with women's basketball, and I just love our administration gave us an opportunity to see women. It's the season of the woman for me this year, and I'm really grateful for PBS for bringing us on their television show, and we're going to show you who we are. It's a season of champions, and last year was a little bit interesting. It was kind of a tough year for us, but it's the first tough year we had in about 10 years, so you know what? Sometimes you got to take a step back and knock somebody out, right? And so my prayer is that we're coming back for the kickback. And so I'm just so grateful just to be here. You know, this is my city, man. This is our city. And you all have stayed steadfast, and you guys believed, and you just sat here through it all. You see, I just got to tell you a little bit about my family. My dad and my mom, they came from South Carolina, and they said they wanted to go somewhere where great people were doing great things. And they heard about this city called Syracuse. So they packed up their 3 children at the time, and they drove through Virginia, Washington, D.C. They didn't stop in New York City. They came to Syracuse because they heard something special was in the air about 60 years ago here in this small place called Syracuse. And back then, it was thriving. It had the General Motors, it had General Electric, it had Crucible Steel, it had Carrier Corporation. It had so many big name things going on here. And all these other shops on the corner, you guys were doing your things. Your parents who probably own the companies that you're working for now, and you're into those positions right now, and you probably like, why are we in Syracuse? It's snowing, it's cold, and but you stayed, and my family, they stayed, and it got bad, right? It got really bad here. We were rocking out. We were 35,000 fans in the men's basketball game. Everybody knew who the men's team was, the women's team was, who the AD. We knew about Jake Crowhamel, who sat in that chair smoking a cigar in your room. He'd call you in the office, and like smoke is everywhere, but you didn't mind because you just so grateful that you're part of this thing, and it was amazing. And then things changed, didn't it? All those businesses left, and the families left, and my brother had to leave to go to Tennessee because General Motors left as well, but you guys stayed. And you guys hunkered down. You went through the storm, you went through the tough time. And it got really ugly here. In the parks, like I used to be playing at Dr. King, they had a sprinkler, and we used to run through the sprinkler, and it was lively. And, you go down to outside, and it's right before dusk. You hear the neighbor saying, Felisha, it's time to get inside that house. Everybody would just take care of each other, because mom had to work 2 jobs, right? And so she wasn't home. But Miss Udell and Miss Ann, they knew that I needed to be in the house at this certain time. And so we all policed each other. And the crime rate was like laughable. Like, somebody died? What? And it'd be like 5 years later than somebody else. What happened? And the people that were supposed to be the bad people were having the Levy Middle School, have their little, a rec thing at night from 7 to 9 so we can go out and play so the kids can be safe. And those were the bad guys that was creating fun things for all of us. Oh, I remember this place. I said, man, I got to get an opportunity to give back to this city that gave me all that I could become. Whatever that was, that wasn't much because, my mom was on Section 8. And we thought we were rich, and nobody judged us, and nobody looked different. There was black, there was white, there was all these other things, but we were all in the same neighborhood, and we all believed that one day this city is going to explode, and we just kept hope alive. But it was changing, and it was right in front of us, but we had to continue to find that word called hope, right? And we kept going, and we kept believing, and then all of a sudden, it just hit. It's just a bad spell. But y'all stayed, man. Y'all stayed, and y'all believed that one day it's going to turn around. And I came as a player here. I was a top 40 athlete. I could have went anywhere in the country. I said, no, my mama needs to see me play. She's working 2 jobs. There's no way she can go to Iowa or Georgetown or those other schools that was recruiting me. I needed to be here. I needed to give back to this community. My brothers wanted to, but they couldn't. I had that opportunity, and I did, and we made something out of it. Then an opportunity to be an assistant coach came. I took a U-Haul myself. I came from Boston College. I'm driving my own things back here. Let me get back to see. I can come back. Coach Freeman gave me an opportunity. Come on, I'm back. I'm here. For 7 years, I stayed, but I needed to get experience because one day I wanted to come back. I wanted to lead, and I said it's going to take me about 5-6 years. I'm going to get an opportunity to be a head coach here. It took me 22 years, but I kept hope alive. Let's go. And look at it now. I just never thought my crown would bring this energy. I never thought that this guy named Mr. Simpson was going to create that Marriott that looked the way it looks right now and all these wonderful buildings that's happening downtown. I didn't think it could get this beautiful and this special. I am so lucky that I just kept believing that if I continue to try to come back, and I've been all over the world, man, and I've been to some amazing tropical places, but nothing has felt more like home than this place that I call Syracuse, New York. My city, our city, my city, our city. And now you guys are on the cusp of something that my dad envisioned about 60 years ago, and my mom supported and came with him, and they just saw all these wonderful things that could possibly happen. And right now, my dad passed away. My mom, she's in Loretto right now, and she's the most beautiful person ever. Absent is her mind, but her spirit and her love and that beautiful smile still exists. And I can't wait to go see her today and tell her that, Mom, it's happening. I'm in a room with over 700 people that have businesses here, that have this energy that you thought that should have been here a long time ago when it got tough. They are right here. They're right now, and they're standing, and they're firm, and they believe that Syracuse can be the city that everybody wants to come to. Oh, my, it's happening. And so I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for staying steadfast, because I know you wanted to leave. Because, hey, I left because I tried to come back. But you guys wanted to leave because it got tough. But tough times don't last. What lasts, people? Tough people. And this is the toughest blue-collar place I've ever come to love. So continue to believe that it is going to not just be little roads here and there, but it's going to be 6-lane highways. It's going to be buildings so tall that you're going to be on an elevator for like five minutes. Because you're going to keep going to floor 37, 50, 60, or it could be stuck. That's not the point. You know, but I just really love the way everyone pours in to what we're trying to do right now. You know, so many people that, you know, you want to thank when you're up here. So many people you want to say, I see you, I see you. I want to single out so many people. I want to single out Upstate Medical. Why? Because I had a brain tumor, and they sat me down and said, we're going to figure out how to get this thing right, and they fixed it. I want to thank all these other people, and I don't want to single people out, but M&T Bank gave me my first house, and they right here. I don't want to single out Candace Campbell Jackson, but she saw me when I first got here, and she said, we're going to figure out how to help you. And she didn't say the words, she walked the walk with the talk. I won't single out Kirsten Ellerby. Why? Because she's my sport administrator, and through all the tough times when it got bad, and it got bad last year, she was sitting at my house, she was sitting in my office saying, how are we going to fix this thing? I don't want to single these people out because so many of you out here have all supported in your own way, but we need more, man. I'm watching women's basketball explode all throughout. They can't be better than Syracuse. I saw 35,000 fans for men's game. I saw, you know, the lacrosse team win championships after championships on the backs of the community that supported them. I'm not asking you guys, I'm begging you guys to get behind this women's basketball program and really push us. You see me in the grocery store, you see me out in the mall, and you say, hey, what, your press doesn't work. You got to get the press off. I don't care how you see me. Hey, give me a tap on the back. Whatever. You're the shoulders that I'm going to stand on. But I can't. I'm begging you guys. The first 2 years, I got it. We weren't really good. And, you know, and you thought that, and then we shocked ourselves. And we shocked you all. And we became something important. And I want you to know that I promise you, I've been around this game for 40 years. We have what it takes to be not just great, but sensational, but not without you guys, these wonderful, beautiful people in dresses and ties. You all, I see you. I need you to see me the way Mr. Simpson saw me at that marketplace. And he said, I'm going to support you. And he has gotten me here in front of all of you to say, he can't do it by himself. He needs you all to carry that energy. Roll your sleeves off. Take your jacket off. You can't roll your sleeves up because you got too much. You ain't got no time to roll your sleeves up. Do what you need to do. Get behind us. I promise you, I will pour my soul out for this women's basketball program, for this university, for this city. Why? Because this is my city. This is our city. Thank you so much.